thunderous applause. Anyways, he's a handsome son of a bitch. We can cut all this out. And he's funny, so that's, 2 for 2. This is Brad Hopkins, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brad.
All right, let's hear it again for Jordan. One more time for Jordan, our host. All right. I want to start my set by letting everyone here know that I have 3 children. You guys can clap for that. Now, the reason I want to let you know that right at the top of my set is I'd like you to keep it in the back of your minds that if you don't laugh at my jokes, I might go home and take it out on those kids. All right, we got a few people who like children. A few people laughed at that joke. I actually love my kids. My 16-year-old son, all my kids share stories about their friends. My 16-year-old son just this week shared a story. One of his friends got in trouble with his parents for trying to buy porn on the internet. He got his debit card frozen. And I said to my son, you're lucky that wasn't you, dude. I would have been so disappointed. And he said, what, you don't want me watching porn on the internet? And I said, no, I don't want you being bad with money. Porn's free, dude. There's like 1 million sites out there. That's it. That's good. You can clap. That's good. All right. My kids are all Gen Zs. Let's hear it for the Gen Zs. A little round of applause for the Gen Zs. They're my favorite generation. I like them much better than millennials because, Gen Zs, they're politically motivated, but not to the same extent as millennials. They don't go overboard. My oldest daughter said, Daddy, we need to boycott Loblaws. And I said, okay, for sure, we can do that, but you do understand that's where your decadent cookies come from. And she's like, well, fuck that. What are we gonna do, eat Chips Ahoy? We're not animals. I love the way that Gen Zs talk, too. I like to talk like them sometimes because I think I have enough riz that I can vibe with the Gen Zs. I appreciate you all letting me cook up here tonight. Yeah. My favorite is Zesty. That 16-year-old son of mine, him and his friends call each other Zesty all the time. So I took him aside one day and I said, hey, boy, what's this Zesty all about? And he said, well, Dad, you can't exactly call your straight friends gay anymore. It's a bit of a workaround. I said, okay, I think I get it then. Okay, so when I go out to play pickleball and my pickleball shoes match my shorts, match my shirt, match my pickleball racket, that's Zesty? And he said, no, Dad, that's gay. I got my 23andMe testing done recently, and it just said Byron. My wife and I, we're the only mixed couple in our neighborhood. I'm, what you see here, and she is left-handed. That counts in Byron. I kind of hate Byron. I hate Byron. The first place that my wife and I live was East London. Can we get a little round of applause for East London? Where the real people live, right? We lived in a townhouse just behind Kipps Lane Billiards, which, if you know that neighborhood, is a great neighborhood. It is. It's awesome. If you enjoy having your car stolen, it's like the best spot. But for real, I love the kids in the neighborhood. They had so much character, and every one of them, they didn't know my name, but every one of them called me the same nickname. They called me the Big Boss Man because I had a job that required wearing a suit. And they had never seen a man, with a job before. My kids are so sheltered. They grew up in Byron, and it was a mistake. They're so sheltered. It's ridiculous. My boy, when he was 8 years old, I took him to a hockey tournament in East London, and we went into a variety store, and there was a man who had just finished a day working construction. And my son tugged on my shirt and he said, "Hey, Daddy, we got to get out of here. I think that guy's going to rob the place." And I said, "What? Because he's wearing work boots?" And he said, "Yeah, and they're dirty." And that's when I knew I had to take my kids to East London more often. So about once a month, I take them to the Gibraltar Trade Center. It is. It's the ultimate. It's for those of you who have never been to the Gibraltar Trade Center, it's a place where 100 delusional wannabe entrepreneurs sell East London-centric goods. Like, you know those wristbands, the leather ones with the spikes on them? You can still buy those at the Gibraltar Trade Center. You know those wallets that attach to your belt loop via chain? You can still get those at the Gibraltar Trade Center. The half-liter bottle of lighter fluid can be bought at the Gibraltar Trade Center. There is a grocery store, I swear to God, if you haven't been there, only sells expired goods. One time I went there and they were selling a $1,500 full-size polar bear skull. And you could put it on layaway. So there's some people here too young to know what layaway is. I hadn't seen layaway in 25 years. For those of you who don't know, layaway is a financial instrument used by people who can't afford cigarettes and beer and a polar bear skull. And you put a little bit of money away every week, right? Until eventually, you know, if you're lucky, you're murdered in a variety store hijacking by a man with dirty work boots. This guy right here with the beard, black, what's your name? Sean. Sean, I like your vibe. Sean's fit. If you guys can't see, he's fit. No, he is. He's fit. He's fit. He is. He's my kind of fit, though, because you can be too fit, right? You can be too fit. Like, you look like you go to the gym, but you look like your gym has a McDonald's in it. That's fast food fitness. I like it. I've been working out a lot recently, and I found out something really cool. You can get high at the gym. I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. First of all, you get up early, no breakfast, empty stomach, very important. Get to the gym, do a little stretching. You don't want to get hurt. Get out the hex bar, put enough weight on it that you can successfully deadlift it 5 times using good form, and then just keep going. Eventually, the world will start to get dark from the outside in. And just before you completely pass out, drop the weights, get to the bathroom, do a line of Coke. It works every time. And that 16-year-old son of mine, I could never get him to go to the gym. But I told him about the cocaine protocol, and I can't keep the kid away. What can I say? The kid likes blow. You guys have been fantastic. Thanks so much. This has been a lot of fun. Love you guys.
Wow, what a load.